G'day guys, this is Big T. Today I've got the next gen Ford Ranger in the workshop and I'll be fitting a set of Rockarmor rock sliders to the vehicle. So as you see here, with the Rockarmor rock slider, it comes with that checker plate finish. Now just underneath that checker plate there's a foam strip just to take away any vibrations while off-road. And you'll see there the lip that folds underneath. So that's going to stop all the stone chips coming up into the body. Also you see here, we have the crumble zone. So all of the Rockarmor rock sliders are ADR complied for side curtain airbags. So it just keeps that safety feature of the vehicle. All the Rockarmor rock sliders, you'll see at the end of them, have a rubber bung in them. The reason why, so all of them are E-coated. That's to clear the metal from the inside as well as the outside during manufacturing. So the quality is going to stay with you for a lifetime. You'll see with the Rockarmor rock sliders, this is what we're famous for. We run the dual rail system all the way along, and it's braced all the way along the step. Just so wherever you're going, whatever rocks you're sliding on, it's going to give you that maximum protection for the vehicle. Front section is modular there, as you see. Just remove the 2 M10 nut and bolt, and you can fit your brush bars to it. So I'm just going to put these on the vehicle now and show you guys how to fit them. You'll see in our fitting kit we have our bolts welded to the rod, so we'll be fitting those through the chassis. And Rockarmor have made their own nuts here. So as you see, it's a flange nut, so the washer's built in as well as a spring washer. So this is the passenger side of the vehicle, and we have some brake lines, electrical lines running down the side. So just with your clip remover, just remove these all out of the way, as so, leave it free. Then also with the brake line, just with the clip remover, just release them so they're just sitting freely as so. And then what we're going to do is the step is going to go underneath both lines and sit in the place. And that's how it's going to sit. Okay, so on the front mount, I'm using the 2 mounting points, one on the bottom of the leg and one at the rear. The center, which I'll be mounting first, I'll be using the bolt straight through the chassis with my cross tube, flat washer, then my flange nut. So I'll be mounting this first, just so it holds the step in a place for me, and it'll make the other mounting points easier. Okay. At the rear, you'll find we have 2 mounting points. So once again, I'll be feeding the rods straight through the chassis to pick them up, just like that. So I've got my bolt through, just feed the cross tube in first, then your flat washer, then my flange nut. Now what this has done is just held up the step for me, so it makes the rest of the points easier. This is the rear mount. I'm just going to measure to where I'm going to insert the rod. Then I'm just going to bend it out and then back down so it gives a handle. Then I'll just feed it through the chassis and it comes out in place. And then just mount my flange nut in place. That's it. Moving this installing the second bolt, also through the chassis. I'm using that different hole to enter there. And then just mount the nut, the flange nut, just as so. So this is the front mount. It's going to feed the rod through the chassis. And pick up the front mount of the step. Once the bolts come through, just put the flange nut So what I'm doing here, I'll be picking up this mounting point from the bottom. So I've just held my rod in place. I've bent it towards the back to where the hole is and then bent it down. So once I insert it into the chassis, it will come out exactly where I need it to. So this spacer plate here is for the brake line, and it's going to be used on the passenger side of the vehicle. So just on this point here, it's going to mount in there, and it's just going to sit there just to spacer the brake line out. Just go through now, now I'm doing the center bolt first, just so I can level the step. Once that's tight, then I'll tighten the front and rear. Now the driver's side is so much easier. There's no brake lines here, as you see. So just repeat the same process. The center bolt first, straight through the chassis, then the rods, feed them through, 2 at the front and 2 picking up the rear. Once again, just tighten it up and you're ready to hit the tracks.